students, once again welcome back to our online classes. This is your subject teacher of English from LPM Public School, which is situated at Golabachar, Gorakhpur. Dear student, in my previous video I have already told you that what is sentence and phrase, and I have already explained the difference between sentences and phrase. So dear student, now today's video I'm going to explain the exercises of this chapter. So for that you all take out your new Tune Into Grammar book and open chapter 1. And the topic of this chapter is the sentence. So dear student, in this video I'm going to explain the exercises of this chapter. Okay. So dear student, open your book and open page number 2. Take out your book and open page number 2. So student, on page number 2 there is a first exercise. So what will we do in this exercise? So student, in this exercise we have to read these groups of words, identify this as sentences. So we have to write as for it, and phrases. So for that we have to write P. Okay, P for phrase. So student, before starting the exercises, let's have a quick overview on the sentences and phrases. So in my previous video we have learned that a sentence is an arrangement of a group of words that makes complete sense. What is sentence? So we have learned that a sentence is an arrangement of a group of words that makes complete sense. And what's about the phrases? So for phrases we have learned that a phrase is a small group of words that make partial sense and can become a part of sentence. Okay student, so these are the definition of sentences and phrases. And now tell me, what's the difference between sentences and phrases? So we have already learned this, that we have learned that a phrase is a group of that does not express a complete thought, and a sentence is a group of words that express the complete thought. Okay, and we have learned the difference that a phrase does not have a subject or predicate or both, but a sentence has both subject and predicate. Now the next we have learned that a phrase does not give complete information about the subject or predicate, and in sentence we have learned that a sentence gives complete information about the subject and the predicate. And the next we have learned a phrases does not begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop, question mark or exclamation mark. And in sentences we have learned that a sentence begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop, question marks and exclamatory marks. Okay student. So student, now next is there is a remember for you. You have to remember this given information that a sentence has a verb but a phrase does not. It's also difference between sentence and phrase. What is this? So a sentence has a verb but a phrase does not. A sentence always begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop, question mark and exclamation marks, but phrases does not. Okay student, so like this, according to this information we have to do this given exercise, that is read this group of words, identify this as sentences. So we have to write as and phrases. So for that we have to write P. So tell me, have you understand this difference between sentences and phrases? So according to that knowledge you have to solve this given exercise. So student, first of all you have to note down this given exercises in your notebook, and after that you have to write S or P. For S it means it is sentence, and for P means it is phrase. So student, let's start the video. So first of all you all take out your notebook and mention date of today, and after that you have to start the writing of this exercise. Dear student, first of all you have to mention the heading like this, read this group of words, identify this as sentences and phrases. Okay student, let's start. So there is a first, in a great hurry. So tell me, what is this? So it is phrase, because this group of words doesn't make any sense. It's a group of words, it make a sense but not complete sense. Okay students, so which group of words make a sense but not complete sense, we call that phrase. So here we have to write P. Okay, like this you have to mention P in front of this given group of words. Okay student, now the next stage, mind your own business. Mind your own business. So tell me, does this given group of words make any sense? Yes, this given sentence make a sense. So we have to write for the given sentence as here, because it is a sentence. It is example of sentence. Now the third is in the early morning. In the early morning. So student, it is a phrase. So we have to write P here. Okay. Now the fourth is the train stopped at the station. The train stopped at the station. So student, tell me, what is this, phrase or sentence? So we can see the first letter begin with the capital letter and it ends with the full stop, and this given group of words make a sense. So we can say that it is an example of sentence. So we have to write here as. Okay student. Now the fifth page. Student, number 5. In number 5 there is prevention is better than cure. So tell me, it is sentence or phrase? So yes student, it is sentence. So for the sentence we have to write as here, because this given group of words make a sense. Prevention is better than cure. So we have to write here as in front of this sentence. Okay. Now the next is number 6, up and about. Up and about. So tell me, this given words doesn't make any sense? Yes, it's not make any sense. So we have to write here P, because it is phrase. Now the seventh, present. Present. So student, it's also a phrase. It is also example of phrase. So we have to write P here. And the number 8, at great speed. So student, this is phrase. So we have to write here P. Okay. Now the next is number 9. In number 9, the children played merely in the park. The children played merely in the park. So student, this group of words make a complete sense. So we have to write here as. Okay student, because it is example of sentence. Now the next, number 10 is they climbed the stairs because the elevator was out of service. They climbed the stairs because the elevator was out of service. So student, tell me, it is phrases or sentences? So it is example of sentences. So for that we have to write here as. Okay. Now the next stage. Next is number 11. So in number 11 there is at the airport. At the airport. So again it's a example of phrase. So we have to write here P. Okay student. Now the next is number 12. In number 12, Anuj walked into the classroom late. Anuj walked into the classroom late. So student, tell me, what is this? It's example of phrases or sentences. So yes, it is example of sentences, because this given group of words are in a order and it make a complete sense. So we can say that it's example of sentence. So we have to write here as. So like this you have to complete this exercise in your notebook with a good handwriting. So one more time we're going to recheck. So student, there is a first stage, in a great hurry. It is a phrase. Second is mind your own business. So it is sentence. Third is in the early morning. So it is a phrase. Fourth is the train stopped at the station. So it is a sentence. So we have to write as. Next, number 5 is prevention. Prevention is better than cure. So it is sentence. Prevention is better than cure. So we have to write here as, because it is example of sentence. So we have to write here as. Next, number 6 is up and about. So we have to write here P. Seventh is a present. So we have to write here P. Next, number 8 is at great speed. So it is example of phrase. So we have to write P. Number 9 is the children play merely in the park. So it is example of sentence. So we have to write here as. Now the next, number 10 is they climbed the stairs because the elevator was out of the service. So we have to write here as. Number 11 is at the airport. So we have to write here P. And number 12 is Anuj walk into the classroom late. So it is example of sentence. So we have to write P or S according to the given sentence or phrases. Okay students, so like this we have to complete this exercise. Now moving to the next exercise, that is exercise. So student, we have to do in this exercise Match the columns to make sentences. We have to match column A with column B to make a sentence. Okay students, so first of all we have to do this exercise in book and after that notebook. Okay students, so first of all there is a first word is in column A is honesty. So we have to match this number 1 with G, that is the best policy. So the sentence will be honesty is the best policy. So we have to write here 1. Okay. Now the next is number 2, I could not. So we have to match this number 2nd with E, that is I could not solve the problem. So here we have to write 2. Student, you have to match this given column A with column B to make a sentence. Okay student. Third is a rainbow. So as we all know that a rainbow has 7 colors, so we have to match number 3rd with A. It is a rainbow has a 7 color. Now the number 4th, we raised. So student, we have to match number 4th with I, that is we raised the station on time. Here is the number 4. Now the next is 5th. Number 5, cats. So we have to match number 5 with C, that is cat loves chasing rats. Okay, chasing rats. Now the 6th is do not. So student, we have to match number 6 with D, that is do not push the baby palm. Okay, we have to write here 6. Now 7th is the oranges. The oranges, so we have to match this with J, that is the oranges were sweet and juicy. Okay, we have to write here the oranges were sweet and juicy. Number 8 is Rishabh. So we have to match number 8 with B, that is Rishabh walk on the grass. Rishabh walk on the grass. We have to write here 8. Now the next is number 9, the earth. So we have to match this. The earth is round with H. Okay, and the last one is I dropped. So student, we have to match number 10 with I dropped. So we have to match this number 10 with F, that I dropped all the eggs from the basket. Okay, from the basket. So like this we have to match this given matching verb. And after that we have to do this exercise in notebook. So let's do it. So student, first of all you have to write the heading, match the column to make sentence, and after that you have to write the correct option in front of the given words. Okay, so there is a first honesty, so we have to match with G, that is honesty is the best policy. Number 2nd, I could not, so we have to match with E, that is solve the problem. 3rd is a rainbow, so we have to match with A, that is has 7 colors. 4th is we race, so we have to match with I, that is the station on time. 5th is cats, so we have to match with C, that is love chasing rats. Number 6 is do not, so we have to match with D, that is push the baby spam. Now the next is number 7, the oranges, so we have to match with this J, where sweet and juicy. Number 8, Rishabh, so we have to match with B, that is walk on the grass. Number 9, the earth, so we have to match with Ash, that is round, the earth is round. Number 10 is I drop, so we have to match with F, that is all the eggs from the basket. So like this we have to complete this written work and we also complete our book. Okay student, so that's it for today. Now your homework is you have to do practice of exercise A in notebook, learn definition of sentences and phrase. Okay students, so these are your homework, you have to do it. And that's it for today. I will explain the next remaining exercises of this chapter in my next video. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy and keep watching my video. Thank you.